Let's put this up. Next story article. Here you go. Death End Request. We're gonna take a look at the trailer, and then we'll look at the information, okay? Death End Request Code Z. This is also coming to a way up. Oh, it's on mute. Hold on. Let's rewind that. There we go.
死の数だけ強くなれ。シリーズ初の限界表現。ゼロ Z に挑戦。デスエンドリクエスト最新作がローグライク RPG で登場。やあ、私は日渡さやか。アイリッシャでアルバイトをやってるデバッカーなんだ。え？私が主人公？じゃあ早速ゲームの紹介をしないと。デスエンドリクエストとデスエンドリクエスト2の戦いの後、善意を取り戻したルーデンス・アイリスが新たな世界を作り出したんだ。2作のキャラクターが心機一転、気持ち新たに暮らしている平和な世界相模市が物語の舞台だ。ここは平行世界の一つ、それとも二宮椎名、デスエンドリクエストの主人公、私の育ての親なんだ。遠山舞、デスエンドリクエスト2の主人公、ちょっとおっかない私の職場の先輩さ。シリーズで高い人気を誇る人物たちがこれまでとは異なる立ち位置で続々と集結。ここは争うはずだった人たちが優しくなり、あらゆる歯車が噛み合った理想世界みたい。でもこの世界にもまた大きな危機が迫る。もう一人の水無し新が世界を破壊するため全てをデスエンドに導くヒロインたちのコピーを作り出した。
They look really cool, right?
これまでのシリーズと
There's some English. Death End Request, Death End Request 2.
続きで次なる物語へと続いていく新たな死闘が巻き起こる。相棒、世界を守るために君の助けが必要なんだ。地形、敵、トラップ、愛、
Here's the gameplay of the game.
テム、全てが変化するストレインエリアで私を導いて。ストレインエリアには危険がいっぱい。行動を間違える。
There, I think it was saying there's 100 death ends in this game. There's over 100 death ends in the game.
と次元断裂を起こして何度でもストレインエリアまでひとっ飛び、全てのエリアに挑戦だ。事件のせいで囚われた仲間を救うためにエリアの最深部を一緒に目指してくれ。エリアにいるだけで理性が蝕まれる。回復のタイミングは任せるよ、相棒。凶悪な戦闘能力を持った彼女たちは私より強い上に救出を邪魔しに来る。なんとか生き残らないと。
If you actually think about it, it kind of looks like a chibi version of Fairy Fencer. You know that first dungeon that you're in that's like in the prison? That's what it kind of reminds me of.
条件を満たすと私はバンキッシュスタイルになれる。切り札は取っておかないとね。でもそれでも HP ゼロになってしまったら凄惨なデスエンドが待っている。デスエンドになってもただでは起きないぞ。私が死ぬたびにルーデンスのアリスって人がその解説をやるみたい。
潰されるものはよくよく見ると顔や腕中にその毛が抜けて付着して、そうは
何言ってるんだこの人。面倒だったら聞かなくてもいいよ、相棒。大丈夫。死を経験するたびに強くなれるから。
Okay, here's your skill tree. You see this, guys? Yeah, it looks okay.
死んだら町に戻ることもできる。できれば生きて戻りたいけど。
The map looks kind of weird.
私たちが暮らしている相模市。町マップでは普段町に問題が起きていないかを調べるんだ。
The map looks underdeveloped, honestly. Look at it. We did play another game. What was it? Was it that game for the Switch? Is it the Shin Megami? I think it was the Shin Megami game. Similar style of a map.
もちろん私の職場の相手
But it was more detailed.
者にも行けるよ。喫茶店ナイトアウルで極秘の品を仕入れたり、私の武器を強化したり、私とシーナが一緒に暮らしているアパートで持ち物の整理もできるんだ。街やストレインエリアで起こる数々のイベントはフルボイス。ボイス総数はなんと1万2000以上。ストーリー以外のおまけ要素も充実。物語の果てに私は何を掴んで何を守るのだろう。特典についても説明するよ。特装版には斜めだけ書き下ろし特製
That's your special edition box. Look at them thighs. They really they couldn't get any bigger, could they?
ボックスにビジュアルアートワーク、オリジナルサウンドトラック CD といったデスリクシリーズ
So I have one of these boxes. It's like a premium box, I guess is what they call it. Premium edition box. You get the visual arts and you get a soundtrack. Which the soundtrack, that one, I'm not sure how much it has on it. We might have detailed it in a previous video.
版必見のアイテムがついてくる。豪華特典付きのデスエンドボックスには
Death End box. So this is a different edition, I
さ
think.
らにヒロイン絶叫ボイス目覚まし
Is that an alarm clock? Oh my god, why would you want that next to your bed? Could you imagine? You're not gonna get a girlfriend with this. Just on whole honesty, if you put this next to your bed, they're just gonna be like, this person's strange. Unless you get like a goth girlfriend or something, they might be into
時計
that.
オリジナルドラマ CD
A voice drama CD. So this is where people get those things at, huh? They extract it from the game, then they upload it, and they don't get copyright, but I get copyright for gameplay music in the background.
派生せしデス
From the
エン
game.
ドコード D 付き本編のあるイベントが
That says code D. F code D. What is that
もっと
about?
残虐に描かれる。まだあるぞ。デスエンドノート Z 厳選したデスエンド
And you get like a death end note visual. Maybe it's gonna have more of the. Maybe it's gonna have all the death end, like the 100 different types of deaths in it.
のビジュアルを
Maybe.
監修の祁答院誠氏による詳しい解説とともに収録。ドラマ CD 派生せしデスエンドコード D の原作小説も掲載したスペシャルな小冊子なんだ。各プラットフォームのストアではデジタルデラックス版
This is the digital edition. You just get all this just digitally.
の発売。デジタルアートワークやデジタルサウンドトラックが楽しめる。予約受付中。早く相棒に会いたいよ。
Coming out September 19th, 2024. Next year it comes out for all the same consoles except for it's coming out in English, you know. So maybe expect it a year from now. Like maybe September next year. Or maybe later in the year. It's gonna probably be a pretty big game, I hope. I like how Sony's at the top down there.
それじゃあねー。
Yeah, turn that off. What do you guys think about Death End Request Code Z? I'm gonna read some stuff. Okay, here is an overview of the game via... Okay, here is an overview of the game via Idea Factory International. What is Death End Request? What is the Death End Request series? A thrilling RPG in which a group of young people traverse a world tainted by bugs, death threatening them at every turn as they confront mysteries and danger. It is packed with despair-inducing death ends, so basically like a bad ending. There are a ton. Written by Makoto Kedouin, acclaimed writer of Corpse Party. The first installment of Death End Request series launched on PlayStation 4 in 2018, 2019 in North America and Europe. Its sequel, Death End Request 2, was released on PlayStation 4 in 2020 in Japan, North America, and Europe. So, like, the same year it released. That game is much smaller. The first game is huge compared to that game. I think 70 to 80 hours I have in that game. a lot in the first game. Second game, they changed the gameplay. They changed everything up. They made it linear. It's not nearly as long. It's a different game, type of game. With character design, blah, blah, blah. The writer also is coming back. The character designer, the supervisor, scenario supervisor are all back for the third installment, basically. I'm not reading their names because I will probably butcher them. Okay. Enters a world of parallel universes where she is unable to decipher her. Oh, here we go. In this one, a new protagonist, Sayaka Hiwatari, enters a story of parallel universes where she is unable to decipher who's a friend or foe. Step into a tale of parallel universes. Iris was born in the world DE1, a world that mirrors Earth in the 2000s. With her birth, a series of tragic loops was set in motion, which were gradually unraveled by the efforts of Arata Mizunashi and his team. With her goodwill restored, Iris created a copy of the world DE1 named DE1.5. Here, feuds gave way to friendship, each person a perfect cog in a perfect world. But a new crisis threatens the peace. A mysterious man has entered the fray, and he leads a group of people who look identical to the world's former heroes. Our new hero, Sayaka Hiwatari, sorry about that, Hiwatari, it's a very hard name, confronts the rising chaos where friends and foes seem impossible to distinguish. And so the battle with another world enters a new phase. Death End Request is due out, now it actually changed from this. It says September 1st. Oh, we got a release date? No, we don't have a release date. It said September 19th, right, in the video? This says September 1st, so this is the initial, what they wrote before. And then they added this trailer, which introduces the characters and the gameplay. And a little bit more, I think, like, maybe like a merchant. And the special editions. It's due out on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Switch. It says September 1st, but I think it said September 19th in the video. Sometime in September. And in 2025 worldwide. Any comments? I will still not buy it. Oh, let's see the comments. Yeah, you guys want to see the comments? As long as they don't have lewd pictures. Which it looks like they do. Almost too lewd. This is from Kingdom Hearts. I will still buy it. Oh, I will still buy it. Love the series. Not thrilled on the design. I think the designs look good. Maybe give us the non-censored designs on Switch and Steam. Honestly, I wish there was a way to switch censorship off and on. Those uncensored designs are cringe. I guess, are they talking about, what? Are they talking about the thighs? The thighs look kind of unrealistic. You look at, like, Ryza, they look like they're realistic enough, but they're also very thick. I don't know what she's talking about, though. They might mean that when they did the death, you see all that stuff that covered it up. I think that's what they're talking about. I'm going to wait for the third game. I don't want a dungeon. What's wrong with dungeon crawlers? Can be fun. Those sure are censored Death End Request 1 designs. Didn't expect such character designs for this new game. Day 1 plus limited, simple as. Hopefully they don't drop the ball like they did with the story in Death End Request 2. I did not like Death End Request 2, honestly. Like, compared to the first, it's a decent game, but it's not as good as the first. The first game is so good. The first game is really good. Second game's not nearly as good as that one. So it's decent enough. But it's not like the first game. Celica and Lily, best girls when they crazy. Heart. Glad the localization is happening sooner than later. I just hope Idea Factory has not forgotten about the PC install base they kickstarted. Nah, brah, okay, you can't write. Nah, brah, this isn't it. Not my Death End Request. Yeah, I think it's because of the battle system is different. You know, I understand what they're saying with that. The battle system is very unique in the first game, and in the second game, they even changed it a bit. They changed it quite a bit. Yeah, in this game, they totally changed the whole system. Let me see what you guys said. It's good, Senpai. Okay. That's all I got. So, yeah, if you guys want to come in, just come into streams. I'm going to try to do some new stuff, hopefully. Not the whole time streams. So, let's see what else we got here. Now, is this is Arc System? Oh, I can't show this, guys.